What's up, guys? Welcome back to our 99% walkthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. And, I was thinking about naming this 99%, but I'm like, what's the point? So, next episode, after we finish Orlando, we will be heading back to Ash Lake Incense Fortress. It will be another 0.5 episode, both just like last episode, and just like pick up anything we try to miss. I'll check the comments. Honestly, I probably won't check no comments. I haven't posted much of this series yet. I've just been trying to be edited. But yeah, next episode's a point episode, and then after that, usually after the point episode, once we finish the fortress, I'll make up the build, because then we'll unlock fast travel, and I can go around, collect some items, and do some things. Also, after the 0.5 episode, we will be heading to the catacombs, so that I can come back and show you guys this like hidden area. So be ready for that. Don't think I missed it. And we'll continue on. I believe this is episode 12 or 13, but I'm not quite sure. It's been a while, and I haven't been, not honesty, I haven't been catching up. I've been keeping up with the numbers. I've just been making these episodes and going about it. Alright, but after that, remember we finished off the painting, and we got Priscilla's dagger. I still haven't done. I have to do cleanup after this episode. 100% do cleanup. We got the Velka's Rapier, Boy Tail Axe. This was the last episode. We got like the halberd and a couple other stuff, blood shield, and like the Velka set. I haven't put anything away yet because I haven't changed the build, and I've been keeping up with some other stuff, going to the gym. But it's all chill. It's all chill, guys. I'll get you that 100%. This also, I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is not a platinum walkthrough. To get a platinum for this game, or to get all the trophies, you need to have gone to New Game Plus 2, because you need all, for Knight's Honor, which is you need all special weapons, you need every boss weapon. And one of the bosses, which is Sith, he has 3 boss weapons. He has the shield and 2 swords. And you need all 3 for the trophy, so you'll have to go to New Game Plus, or at least you have to go New Game Plus 1.5. You have to get to New Game Plus 2. So we won't be doing that in this playthrough. Anyways, you want to come over here. This is really dangerous that we have no shield, but it's fine. It's chill. Putting back on the cestus. I can have some parry whip. And you just want to quickly run past. This is a very dangerous strategy. I recommend if you just, when you get to this guy on the right, you want to immediately run up to him and then shoot his first attack so you don't fall off. But if you're just like me, you have to try to avoid it until you stop shooting. Not like that. Get a parry and try to knock him off. Ideally, this is the best strategy. You don't have a shield to block the first attack, but it's highly dangerous if you're not as comfortable with the rolling mechanic, or the parry mechanic. Don't know why I said rolling. Same with this guy. Well, this guy's more like straight away, but it's just better to do 2 parries instead of trying to risk attacking and then falling off. That right there is a partial parry. It happens when you're a little late on the parry, but the frames still happen just enough that you can get through. We'll just heal up normally. But yeah, come grab here. This is a large soul. Or never mind. Soul of a hero. I thought it was a large soul of a hero. But honestly, I don't remember the name of what it's called. But soul of a hero gives 10,000. I believe we picked up one in Sense Fortress. We have another soul of a hero that we haven't used yet. Also haven't showed the build off. We're still level 70, 29 vitality, 12 attunement, and all that. You can pause the video there if you want to check. After we finish the boss and we do some leveling, I'll show you guys everything you need to know. What the build's going to change into and everything. I said we'll be more of a spellcaster, and yeah, I'll probably try to mix in maybe miracles or some pyromancies to like go along with this. So I'm gonna pop a humanity real quick. I believe it's still have on the hotbar, just so we can kill this bonfire. Get 10. I highly recommend doing this because the next boss is a harder boss. But if you've been following along with the guide, then we are far enough that we have continued Solaire's dialogue, that if you just make sure you fully click through his dialogue and this will allow us to summon him for the next boss fight, which is Ornstein and Smough. It is a gank boss fight. There's 2 phases, and at the first phase is you fight 2 enemies. The second phase you fight one, a buffed up version of the second one, of whoever you didn't kill. And then you just want to make sure you're wary of that, and not to get like cornered. Don't come around here. What you want to do is you want to... Oh, my fault, guys. Chicken notification. You want to come in here? Yeah, we come fight these white knights. I believe the spear ones, I'm more comfortable fighting them with parries, the spear ones. And you can always do the chain backstab, just put them down. Not a mimic, remember the chain? We will be countering 3 mimics really soon in this area, actually. So there's a silver knight on this side, at the back. Just be wary of him. A little early. Since we know he just dies in one hit, this door is locked. This is a shortcut that we will be unlocking relatively shortly. I will literally unlock it after I do this little part. I'm gonna show you guys a little shortcut, and then I'll show you the actual way. Come around here, you'll notice like 5 chests. There's 2 on the sides, 2 here, and then you notice this one is chain sticking out, and it's hard to show it, but yeah, the angle's not doing it justice. They're just right there. You can see the arms and legs inside, and you can see the breath. So you want to come over here. This is Havel set from Havel the Rock. This is his full gear, his shield, and his dragon tooth. Dragon tooth is a dragon weapon. You guys know the drill. It buffs your elemental resistances, and the Havel set is one of the strongest sets in the game. Very iconic, and a great poise to weight ratio. Like you would get 28, which is like almost as much as the wolf ring in one item. So if you can equip that, highly recommend it. In my personal opinion, usually for most builds, once I get like almost done with the build, I'll either rock the Havel's gauntlets or giant gauntlets +5, and they will give you for a relatively low weight, you get immense amount of poise and defense, like 54 defense or defenses. That's like our entire armor set in one piece. Highly recommend using that if you can't fit it in. So you just want to come over here, you know the drill. We're just gonna try to burst them down. Mimic staggers and then down like that. And here we got a occult club. Honestly, a great strategy is if you uninfuse that, it will go down to a divine club +5 if you don't have a divine weapon for the catacombs in the following video. It will allow us to easily tackle undeads without having to worry about it. So basically in the catacombs there are enemies that reanimate the skeletons, and then you have to kill them off to kill the skeletons to stop them from getting revived. If you have a divine weapon, it just skips that process. So anyways, you want to go over here. If you see this part in the stairs, like where this message is, if you do a little running jump and then aim for the corner, you can jump over just like that. This allows us, that's the Titanite Demon, don't go in there, and then come over here. This allows us to get to the shortcut I was mentioning earlier. You just gotta deal with 2 super knights. Partial parry. It's hard to parry on stairs. Hold on. Play relatively safe. Don't play around as much as I do. I'm just fishing for parries. Because I've just been 2-hand sorting this whole playthrough, 2 cents fortunes and all that, so we just build up. Kill them off. Then come down here. In these 2 chests. Make sure you open these chests. This is the full Silver Knight armor set. And you get their little cape. In my personal opinion, I don't like it as much. Because it is makes you a little skinny. And we're supposed to be like a barbarian, which is why I originally started it as. But then we just gotta be changing it up. So I come around here, open this door. This is a little shortcut. If you remember all this, this is exactly where we left off in the stairs. This time, just go fully up. Don't worry about jumping across. And then I'll come over here. If you notice, there is 2 chests. Where are they? One right here, and there's one over there in the other corner. We'll be tackling them shortly, and they're both mimics. So don't go opening them. One has 3 silver coins, and I think one has 5 gold, or not 5 gold coins, 1 gold coin. And they are, if you go the Framth route, or if you turn the Lordvessel and after you get it in this area, it's the little like serpent that we saw in Firekeeper. If you give it to him and go with him, then you can sell stuff, and that sells for like 5,000 for gold coins, and it's like 3,000 for silver coins. It's a decent soul boost. But if you go our route, which is Koth, Dark Secret Kath, we will not be using that. So you don't gotta worry about these coins if you so do. But I'd recommend defeating these mimics because you allow us to get the mimic head. And later on in the playthrough, when we finish killing all the mimics, it's 100% guaranteed as long as you take them all on. Or if you're lucky like us, you just get it there. That is not a 100% chance, but if you're lucky, you just get it. Now you just don't gotta worry about it. The mimic head boosts your item discovery and your souls drop rate. In exchange, you lose about 10 health per second. Highly recommended to use if you're doing souls farm, such as the forest. That will boost our souls rate. And yeah, very good helmet, but not recommended for just general play though. I would try to avoid it because of the health drain. So if you want to come over here, you want to make sure you first defeat the Silver Knight. He will be shooting at you while you explore. He will try to aggro if you go into these 2 rooms. One of these rooms is locked. I don't remember which door, but I think it's this one. It's not locked. This one's locked. This is the shortcut. Yeah, it should be locked. You just want to come in here, look around. There's not much in here. You want to watch out once you open the door though, because you see him right there. It's a little ambush. But if you got the parry down, 1 parry, 1 attack, and then you should be good to go. Just looking around, honestly, making sure I don't miss anything. One of these rooms has a chest, but sometimes it blends in, and it's hard for me to see it. So come out here, you see 1 Silver Knight there, 1 Silver Knight here. We're taking this way on the left. Right, that way is where you want to go. This is that shortcut we're talking about. The other room, they should have a chest for some demon Titanite and our NPC that we want to talk to. So make sure you come in here first. We will also be getting a couple of rings. So come in here, and you'll notice this is Siegward. Or Siegmeyyer, I don't remember the name still. But you just want to talk to him, and you'll tell him you're the one who helped him in Sense Fortress, and he should give you some stuff. Well, he wants us to, we'll help him first. I thought he gave us the first ring first, and then after you help him, give you, he's supposed to, since we helped him in Sense Fortress, he's supposed to help us, or he's supposed to give us the tiny beam ring. But I'm not sure if he's supposed to also give us the stone plate speckled ring, which boosts all your elemental defenses by about like 30. So I'm trying to aggro only 1. Make sure you don't aggro both of these guys or you will get jumped. No way going about it, you just get jumped. Very strong enemies. You can see there are like 3 hits and there's like that will kill us in 3 hits, and we have almost 30 vigor. And our armor is upgraded at 168 defense. So unless you're like a high strength build with good armor, ooh, watch out for that. So yeah, unless you got good armor, don't go around trying to jump these guys, they will jump you. Don't just quickly kill them, open the shortcut, and this is the chest I was looking for. Also, like some of these pictures, I always wondered about them. That's a 2 demon Titanite, but like if the giant, and that's a regular guy compared to a giant, then what kind of the other giants are like? Be like half a giant or like a smaller version or something, unless they were wearing stilts or something, just the armor. But the giant we saw, he was like what, twice, 3 times our size. This is like 10 times the size. Something's not adding up. What is the? Yeah, it's always questioned. It's always questionable. There's your tiny being ring. Tiny being ring increases your vigor by about like 5%. I don't know the math quite well. I guess we won't get it this episode. But talk to him, and I don't know if he's supposed to give us a tiny speckled ring. I'm not quite sure. I'll check that for you guys after the video. Make sure you grab that tiny being ring, talking to him, and expend all his dialogue so he moves to the next location. Once you grab that ring, you want to come over here. You know the drill. Silver Knight down. Easy as that. And then if you come down here, this is where we jumped across. If you noticed, same area. When we went to the right, and now we're going off to the left. Highly recommend taking this as slowly as possible. I might die right here. We will be tackling on another demon, Titanite. You know my luck with these guys. Horrible. Nothing to go about it. My luck is just terrible. I got ganked on the two of them when one was about to die. And then I believe I've died to the one at the Berg. So you just wanna, same strat as always, until he does that. Watch out for that, that's the grab. We just wanna get behind him on that left arm. I don't know why he's doing that. I need him to jump at me so he gets us at the corner. Get behind that arm. He will try to jump when you get behind the arm. We just get out the way and then go back in. Rinse, repeat. Save this strategy. Highly recommend using something like Greatsword. These guys are immune to both bleed and they're just immune to all elementals. They're made of stone. That's why they give Demon Titanite. They're made of Demon Titanite. That's why they're Demon Titanite demons. But high strength weapon. Easily stagger these guys, do more damage. They get a hassle. So I don't have to whittle these guys down. Should be almost dead. And he goes down. See, I'm not that bad, guys. Sense Fortress, I just got ganked. And remember, whenever you kill these Demon Titanites, the other ones will be stronger. So the ones in Sense Fortress will be terribly strong. So when you come here, I don't know if you guys will notice, it should appear somewhere around here. Once we move around a little bit, there should be a notification that will say it's like the black eye has started to shake. But I guess it will just appear in a little bit. You just want to come around here, drop, very sketch. I fail that jump sometimes, pick up that Dragon Slayer, and then drop down. Make sure you drop down on this guy so he doesn't jump on you. And then just finish him off. A couple of Demon Titanites. I don't know what these guys' name are. They're not Demon Titanites, but they're like a demon winged monster. Don't know their name. So my apologies. I would just be calling them flying demons. Now if you hear that, that is another of the blacksmiths in the game. So besides the sorcerer we saw in the Orlando and Andre in Undead Berg, there is another there's another blacksmith. He upgrades your weapon to lightning and ascended versions such as boss weapons. And I'll talk more about it once I get to him. Just want to make sure you come over here and grab this Titanite chunk. Highly valuable. Hard to get. You can farm them later on, but they have a low drop rate unless you're rocking like our Gold Covenant's ring that we got in the last episode, Sense Fortress, or before the last episode in Sense Fortress, and the Mimic Head. Is even with that, it's kind of low and it takes a long time. We've got invaded. Make sure you just grab the Hawk ring real quick. Now, I wasn't expecting this. I forgot I was online. I was having internet issues this whole time. So I've been online for like a couple of days. So I'm surprised we got invaded. Our build is not really cut out for this. This is not an NPC invader, by the way. There's no NPC invaders in Orlando. Because you have to invade in Orlando. There is a scripted invasion you're supposed to go to. So I will skip talking to this guy and then go look around real quick. See if we can find this guy. And then we'll give it a shot. I didn't really realize Dark Souls was that popular still. It's an older game. Even the remaster came out like 4 or 5 years ago compared to like Elden Ring. And then now new games like Yotai's coming out. Borderlands 4, all those new games. I'm surprised people are still playing this. But we all do know once GTA 6 drops or something wild like that, yeah, everyone's hopping off the game. Everyone's gonna be on that game. Anyways, I'm gonna be a little cheaty. I'm not gonna fight this legit. Since this is a walkthrough. When you get something like invaded, oh, he's right there. He's right there. We're gonna go and corrupt fronts. Never mind. If you want to quickly run, grab that summoning sign that is Solaire, and you can have him help you out in an invasion. But since we're just closer to him, we're just gonna see if we can fight. Honestly, I don't know where he went. I guess we're just going. Yeah, honestly, I don't know where this guy went. I saw him just run up the stairs. I ran after him, going. Did I see him? Alright, let's scrap. Oh, he's fishing for parries. Oh, he's got a lightning weapon. Oh, lag strike too? We'll be on our roll, we won't heal. All the disrespect. Yeah, I am trash. I am trash. And nah, no need to indict. Honestly, just surprised I was that bad. I mean, I got some latency issues because I still got the internet. I got some problem with my internet, but still. He just cooked me basically. Dang. I didn't know my skills deteriorated that much, but I've been dying this whole playtime. A wake up call. So come over here. Wherever you died by invader, your soul should still be here. My souls are right there. Just gotta take this Silver Knight on. Hopefully the cooldown period still is applied. I'm not quite sure, but usually when you get invaded, or if you do invade someone, they get it's like a 15-minute or like a 45-minute. I don't even know. I think it's 15 minutes, like a cooldown period where they can't be invaded to prevent like forgot about that one. It's supposed to prevent you from getting like jumped, basically. Like you try to get your souls, you go back human, and then there's like two of them like this, and then you just get jumped. So I believe we still have the cooldown period, but we'll just go on. So come back out here. We're gonna go back to the giant where we left off. Still so surprised we got invaded by a guy. I think he was min-maxing. He had the chain armor that we got back in the burg. I don't know if you guys saw me purchase it, but we have the chain armor in our box. I was planning to use it, but it didn't match. I couldn't make the fashion souls work, so I just didn't use it. Anyone's come down here, trying to speed this up. We're gonna talk to this giant blacksmith. Repair our stuff real quick. I don't know why I do that, but I always repair it. And then this is what he's using. He had a lightning weapon. It removes all scaling, but this is highly strong when you have like less thing. Like say we just had the minimum requirements 14 strength, 14 dex. All we have to do is keep the 14, and then we just boost our damage with lightning. Highly recommend. We might be using a lightning. Oh, we might be using a magic lightning weapon or a fire weapon or something like that. And then you can also use boss weapons, so chaos core that you can see in top right, core of Iron Golem, 5,000 souls, and a plus 10 fist weapon. You get the Dragon Ball Fist. You can make the Chaos Blade with Quilax Soul. Honestly, I've never used the Chaos Blade in all my playthroughs, because I think it like does damage to your health. I've just always avoided it, but we might be trying it out in this playthrough. And you can undo infusions. You know the drill. This guy sells your Titanite, your large Titanite. These are for cheaper than the guy in Sense Fortress. I believe they're like 200 cheaper, so come here if you want to buy stuff. He's selling them for legit prices. And then he also sells with Titanite. So we're going to upgrade your like Black Knight sword, your armor, all specials like a giant halberd, assault with Titanite pieces, moonlight arrows, great arrows for your bow, lightning bolts. I'm gonna pick up some of those, and then this is the giant set. You can see the high defense 40. When you can upgrade the giant set, this armor set is the highest physical armor in the game, even higher than Havel's, and it is lighter. Like you see, the Havel's gun was like 11.6, 11.7. This is 9.7. So in my opinion, if you can get the souls, it's very expensive, but you can upgrade this to +5, high defense, and it's pretty low weight. So once you get the ring that we're gonna get, well, literally in like a minute or two, you'll be good to go. You can equip that, try to fit in your build. You get like +53 defense, a huge amount of poise. Highly recommend. Cause we still rocking 0 poise, cause I took off the wolf ring and the darkwood green ring for some extra stamina. Come around, fish for a backstab. This will not kill him in one hit. So just get your 2 off. And watch out for the giant. He will try to bum rush you. Also quite annoying for this part. We're just gonna run. There's your black eye orb quivering. We're gonna run jump right here to make you take no fall damage. If you fall down normally, you will take a small amount of fall damage, but it's best to avoid as much as possible. I'm gonna try to run over here and open this shortcut. This is the big gate that you see in the front. I might get hit here. Trying to pull out of aggro, so the other one does aggro. This is fine. You can confront him. Awkward angle. Every year, what's it like? 3 hits for the bleed. Making this difficult for me. Back up against the pillar. There it is, and he's done. It's best to, if possible, you can avoid summoning Solaire real quick, so you can get him for the boss fight at full health, because he is very likely to die during the boss fight because of how strong they are. But if you can at least get you through the first phase and put some weight in the second phase, much appreciated. There's your bleed. Dagger, and he's done. That's what I tried to do in the first one, but he tried to avoid that. Now, if you remember back in, it was like episode 9 or 10, there was Lautrec, and he killed our Firekeeper, and you get the Black Eye Orb in the Dingy set. We'll be using it, and we'll be jumping him. Or we'll fight him, and you have to get ready to get jumped, because he will be jumping you. That's what I meant to say. He's got a gang squad. This is foreshadowing of what Lordran became. Since you can only PvP with online, when they're online. This is basically what it is. Lordran in a nutshell. You're one invader, 3s, you're fighting 3s. You know, just get ready to get jumped. So watch out for the magic. Get that parry. Remember, he has both the red tier stone and the blue tier stone. You just want to try to pick them off one at a time. I'm going to see if I can go up here. And then I'm going to see if I can drop down. Oh, he dropped down after me. I wanted to get him alone. Also, these guys can get backstabs. I believe they can get backstabs, so you just watch out for that. I don't think come at me. I want to avoid that. Try to get a cheeky backstab. Oh, that's crazy. He turned last second. Crazy work. And now they're guarding him. Honestly, best strategy that I'd recommend is just run up the stairs, not gonna lie. I know they changed, I don't remember if it was in the original. Oh, he got me. In the original, during invasions, I think it still is during invasions, but maybe just this fight, you're not supposed to be able to heal. I think in the original you had to use humanities because that's how you're supposed to heal in this game until they changed it in the remaster. You can't even use humanities. Never mind. But I think that's how you used to be able to heal. You had to pop a humanity and then go about your day like that. So now that they're on this like corner, you can just pick them off. All you need to do is kill Lautrec, and then the invasion will end. You just want these like smaller corners basically prevent any type of gank. Target destroy. You get a Solaire of Repertoire, and you can just gank them. I don't know if they give souls because I've never been able to corner them off because I'll just get jumped. But you get 5 humanity, 5 keeper soul, and Ring of Favor and Protection. So this is critical. Do not go to any other Firekeeper. This is a special Firekeeper soul, and it gives you an NPC. In this game, you can get to a +7 flask, which if you use all of them, but that's impossible because each Firekeeper has a Firekeeper soul, and to upgrade your flask, you need a Firekeeper soul, which is kind of redundant. So unless you're in New Game Plus, you can't have full flask. So because of that, we'll just hold on to this. This will be the one that we don't upgrade because this is a NPC that we'll be saving. So do not use that. Now what we got also is the Ring of Favor and Protection. This is the strongest. Honestly, this is probably the best ring in the game. This is your 20% health, stamina, and equip load. You can see we go to 70.8, 129 stamina, and 1279 health HP. Highly recommend using this. Any build is always beneficial. 20%. Even though you know the equipment Havel, you can stack both Havel, and then you would get insane amount of equip load. If you have a tank or like any melee build, you fuck this setup. Havel's ring of Favor Protection. You're good to go. 106 equip load right there. That's just enough. Slap on your giant armor. You can like medium roll. You might be able to fast roll to get your stamina up a bit. Highly recommend doing that. I will not be equipping it in this episode because I will be changing the build soon. But highly hold on to that because we will equip it. We will equip it, but just not yet. I want to see how our sorcerer kind of goes. So anyways, get some of Solaire. What we want to do is you want to make sure you stay with him and walk slowly down the stairs because he has a tendency to just jump over the ledge to charge at you, and that'll cost him like a tiny bit of health. It's not a big deal, but you want to, just like how you want to stay at like almost full health for the boss fight, make it as easy as possible. Solaire, you want to make sure he's at almost full health. Anyways, I'm gonna pop that, pop my green blossom to get buffed, get ready to go, and then progress to the boss fight. You can watch the cutscene. I'm gonna see if I can skip it. I don't remember if you can skip it. Ah, there it goes. And then it jumps, basically. Basically trying to get tackled on Ornstein on his boat. With a green hitbox. But we'll be taking him off first. I recommend not locking off. Can't be leg. Staggered. Just like that. He does his butt slam, he does a golden. You see Solaire putting in his work, but he's dead. Just like that +10 weapon. He has a higher health bar than Ornstein, so just be ready for that. Ornstein will absorb his power, skip the cutscene, and then get ready to fight Super Ornstein. This is a harder fight than Super Smough, but he drops another ring, and we're trying to get 100%, or at least as much as everything possible. So we're doing this fight. So watch out for that. He also has a grab attack. That's kind of iffy, and his hitboxes are iffy. You need to heal. Avoid that too. That's like almost like annihilate your health bar. And then just you and so they're going. Ooh, watch out for that. Have been put the work on him. Almost a lot slower. I might be dead. I fell for that. Solaire fell for it too. Ornstein, highly more agile, a lot more agile than Smough. So I recommend fighting Smough first. Spam of Doom. Spam attack. Probably gonna kill Solaire. But it's alright. Yeah, Solaire's done. That's the grab, avoid that. And cut him down like that. Here's for Ornstein. Come pick up, this is your Leo ring. Pick that up. That boosts thrust counterattacks by 20%. Highly recommend for like poke builds, spears, rapiers, and even throwing knives and stuff. I believe that works. Maybe not this game, but it works. I think. If you want to watch, if you want to know how, just I think watch like JK Leads. He's throwing that guy. Watch Doom Woe from Gamers Weekend. Any of those guys. Just watch the challenge runner. They'll show you. Anyway, since we died, or since it was cutscene trigger or something, I don't remember. We have to save clip. That's not there. That's the or the favor set that you get from fighting Lautrec. And then come over here. Hit this bonfire. Rest. This is another warp location, which is why I highly recommend just resting. And then come in here. If it's not already mentioned, this is most people's favorite area in the game, just because of this one scene. And you can see that if 100% if I check this message, it's gonna say what everyone's thinking.
Come hither.
Try attacking. Let me take this one. The knee chest. Usually it's chest, great chest ahead, or something like that. Yeah. This is Gwynevere. This is her mirror image of Gwynevere. She is not real. She is a mirror, which is why it says try attacking. Once you attack it, the secret hidden NPC, Gwendolyn, which is also a boss, and he has his own covenant. He will reveal his true nature. He will no longer talk to you unless you join his covenant, and you can face off against him. She is right there. If you want, we'll be coming back to this, and we've unlocked the Lordvessel, which allows us to teleport to other places. It's Pain the World. Remember, you can't teleport out of there. You have to go past Priscilla. So watch out for that. Undead Parish, Depths, Stone Dragon, which I told you to save this. Dark Moon's Tomb, and Rolando Summon Altar, and Firelink Shrine. So anyways, we're just gonna quickly level up. So you get 30 figure. Put the next point, endurance. Yeah, I'll put in endurance. 20 endurance. Actually, fortitude. We'll get one more 2-minute slot for the build next time. So we're gonna call the episode here today. We got level 73, 30 vitality, 14 attunement, 19 endurance, 20 strength, 28 dex, 10 resistance, 15 intelligence, and 18 faith. That is the build. We've unlocked fingertip protection, favorite armor, Ring Priestess from Covenants, Leo Ring, a couple of weapons such as Great Bow. If you're missing anything, if you just want to quickly look through, make sure you don't miss anything. All their armor sets. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. So I want you to take care. You can like, comment, subscribe, do as you please, and just remember, don't go hollow. Yeah, have a nice day, and see you guys later.